It's 2 weeks since Te Pāti Māori handed Labour a drubbing in the Tāmaki Makaurau by-election, and relations between the two parties have ranged from fiery to frosty. So, how can the left bloc ever campaign as a credible alternative to this coalition government? Joining me now is someone certainly in the middle of it all. He is the Labour Māori campaign chair. It is, of course, the Honourable Willie Jackson. Willie, tēnā koe.
Well, thank you for this great honour.
good to have you. After all these years, good to have you. Let's cut to it. Why did Labour lose the Tāmaki Makaurau by-election?
I mean, it was a bit of a shock for us, and I think for Te Pāti Māori too. I thought we would either win it by a couple of hundred or lose it by a couple of hundred. Three things stuck out. I think the 2 for 1, we just couldn't get across, no doubt about it. There was a lot of aroha for our lady Tash. I mean, you know, you don't just get over that. And tragic, really. And I think the Pāti Māori brand, Julian, was strong. So I don't think it was that strong, but the reality was that that's what it was. And, you know, can I just say, Shannon Halbert ran our campaign. I thought he ran a great campaign.
So what's wrong with the Labour Party brand then? For Māori, do you think?
Well, we're looking at that at the moment. I think it's good. I think it's got real appeal in terms of the working class. I think we shouldn't be just judging it on this by-election. These were special circumstances, and Māori just saw two people, Pini Henare, and they said he was going in. Here's the other thing, Julian. So many of them have said to us, nothing to do with Pini, nothing to do with Labour. This was strategic, and as you well know, Māori are the most strategic voters around.
So you don't think there's anything here that portends something bad for Labour in the Māori seats at the election next year?
Yeah, no, I mean, I think it's a fair question. You know, we're reviewing, like, what did we do wrong? Heck, we had the billboards 2 to 1, we had door knocking, we had direct mail, we had Pini out there, we had a great response, but our people were saying, we love you guys, we love you, Pini, but we're going to make a strategic decision here. And I think, you know, you could go and jump off the Auckland Bridge afterwards because it was a pretty resounding, or you could say, hey, we just got to take it on the chin and look at the other seats and re-strategise, re-prioritise. I'm buoyed. We've got a lot of support still out there, a lot of people still lining up.
Yeah. What has gone wrong between Labour and the Māori Party since that by-election?
Yeah, well,
because it's bad, Willie.
No. I think you're over.
No, it's bad.
No. I don't think it's bad at all.
You fellas went and pot-shot at each other through the media.
JT and I had a cup of tea the other day. What are you talking about after?
well, then that says a lot, because in the media, you guys are cracking each other.
You're sounding like a Pākehā now, Joyce. Your Pākehā side's coming out. Let's not over-egg this. We've got Doc got a little bit off the edge, you know, and he's buoyed by things, and he's encouraged. He goes to the kapa haka, and he's a bit of a rock star. JT was telling me this. Look, Doc's quieting down now. The leadership have apologised. We go with Rawiri.
What was wrong with what Doc said? He said, quote, in response to you actually, he said, quote, in the Māori seats, it's about Māori people, Māori only. He's right.
No, well...
No, but he's right.
No, you and I both know he's not right.
How is that not right?
Well,
the Māori seats are for Māori voters.
The Māori seats are for Māori voters, and so many races have contributed through the years. He only has to ask Peter Sharples. Here's the other one he should ask, your whanaunga Hone Harawira, who set up the Mana Party. The Mana Party put forward Pākehā people, Indian people, Asian people. John Tamahere knows that because myself and him facilitated Hone Harawira into the Mana Party.
And he lost as a result.
Hang on, he won to start off with. Then he eventually lost. Hang on, Jules. Everyone loses in this game. Your mate, your relation, Shane Jones, Winston, JT, myself, we all losers. Everybody loses, and we just have to get on with it. But here's the reality. You know and I know, Te Pāti Māori, Mana, they've had huge support from ethnic communities, from Pākehā communities, tangata treaty. It's not just about Māori. Yes, it's a Māori seat, but lots of people support them, and they should be embraced and loved. And Deb and Rawiri have said, we apologise, we take that and we move on.
Well, again, the issue here, though, is that what he said, quote, the political system was built to limit indigenous rights and to tiriti waitangi. So let's take into account RSP, treaty principles, RMA, MACA, Māori wards. He's right.
Well, he's right about that. I fought against all those kaupapa and fronted up in the House.
Yeah.
Of course he's right.
And that's the premise of what he's talking about, Willie.
No, don't try and defend the indefensible. We've had the former leader of Te Pāti Māori, Tūroro Flavel, come out and say he's wrong. We've had Hone Harawira say they embrace multiculture. We've had their leaders say it. Even John Tamahere says it. Right, Doc's just conflated everything, confused everything and talked nonsense. But I want to say this. Doc's not a problem. It's this government that's a problem. It's the cost of living. You know, we've got GDP that's just going through the roof. We've got housing problems. We've got health problems. Doc's not a problem. Can you move on, Julian? I'm surprised we're going down this track today. You know?
The reason why it's an issue is because even in Māori Language Week last week,
Yes.
Shannon Halbert accused Te Pāti Māori of, quote, starting to create an exclusive bunch of Māoris.
Yes.
What does that mean?
Look, I think Shan wanted to get in on the news too, you know. I mean, I think there's something in what he was saying.
Well, what's he saying? Well, I don't get it.
Well, you and I both know
Well,
this.
so you're even struggling to answer it now.
I am not struggling.
What's he trying to say?
Well, you've got to ask Shannon, but I think that there's some angst sometimes, let's be honest, with the sort of, we're the perfect Māori sort of thing in terms of Te Pāti Māori. There's an uncomfortableness sometimes in terms of our people. A lot of our people are sort of looking at some of that Doc carry on and thinking, oh, this is nonsense. We want to unite. We want to have kotahitanga. So I think that you need to talk to Te Pāti Māori. But the other side I want to say today is that we get on very well. We could work together. There could be an opportunity for us later down the track. Let's just move on.
Okay, so working together then. You need Te Pāti Māori more than they need you. If you want to change this government, you need Te Pāti Māori to win Māori seats to make sure you get enough seats to be able to turf this government out. You need them more than they need you.
I think
they can sit on the crossbenches.
No, well, here's the other side. Look, we just don't know where it's going to go. All right, but the reality is today I want to say is that our relationship is good. Doc went a bit off the edge. He went off the rails there a bit. But that's just Doc. That's just one kaupapa. Well, they've got Orani coming in. We agree on about 90% of kaupapa. We can do a deal later on. Do we need them? Well, we'll see. We'll just see. We'll see how the numbers fall. But I don't believe there's a bad relationship between the two parties. Okay. And I think we could work something out.
So one final thing then. How do you win back the mandate of the people, given the recent results? You've only got a mandate in Eko Rāwhiti.
Yes.
How do you win it back?
By reminding our people that we've got problems in housing, health, education, jobs. We're the party who have advocated strongly in those areas. We'll continue to advocate in those areas. And we've got a lot of support. And we'll remind our people of their socio-economic position, struggling to get jobs, struggling to access health. And I think that our people will come back. Tāmaki was a one-off.
Okay.
And there'll be opportunities in the other seats.
It was worth 3 years, wasn't it?
Oh, it's a shame it was so short.
Thank you.
But
Thank you so much for your time.
I am worried about you now going down. I was just listening to the interview going down that sort of path. You've lost your Māori flair. What's happened to you?
We'll leave it up to the audience to make the decision.
Kia ora.
E mihi ana, Willie.
Kia ora.